the Sultan of Brunei, 7,000 cars, and the brother who blew billions. Who is the richest king in the world? It isn't the King of England, and it isn't a Saudi royal. It is Sultan Hassanal Bolkiah of Brunei. He rules a tiny, oil-rich nation on the island of Borneo, but his wealth is anything but small. With a net worth exceeding $30 billion, he lives a life that makes Elon Musk look frugal. But the story of Brunei isn't just about gold, toilets, and Rolls Royces. It is a family saga of absolute power, a brother who blew billions on parties, and a country where you can get your hand cut off for stealing, yet education is completely free. The $5 billion garage. Let's start with the most famous part of his wealth: the cars. The Sultan possesses the largest private car collection in history, hidden inside a secretive, climate-controlled garage complex. The numbers are mind-bending. He owns 7,000 cars. This includes 600 Rolls Royces, 450 Ferraris, and 380 Bentleys. To put that in perspective, if he drove a different car every single day, it would take him 19 years to drive them all. His favorite is the Star of India, a gold-plated Rolls-Royce convertible. But he doesn't just collect cars, he collects aircraft. He pilots his own Boeing 747-400, which he bought for $100 million, and then spent another $120 million customizing. It features a master bedroom, a living room with solid gold wash basins, and Lalique crystal chandeliers. It is literally a flying palace, the palace bigger than a city. Speaking of palaces, the Sultan's home, Istana Nurul Iman, makes the White House look like a guest shed. Completed in 1984 for $1.5 billion, it covers 2 million square feet. Inside, there are 1,788 rooms and 257 bathrooms. The banquet hall alone can seat 5,000 people. The grandeur is in the details. The dome is covered in 22-carat gold, and there are 550 different chandeliers. But the luxury extends to his animals too. The palace grounds feature an air-conditioned stable for his 200 polo ponies, ensuring they never sweat in the tropical heat. And for himself, he flies his favorite barber in from London to Brunei for a haircut. The cost of a single trim? $21,000. The Playboy brother and the $15 billion loss. You cannot tell the story of the Sultan without mentioning his brother, Prince Jefri. In the 1990s, Jefri was the finance minister, and he became famous as the Playboy Prince. While the Sultan was building a country, Jefri was spending money like water. He bought luxury hotels in London and Paris, hundreds of cars, and massive yachts, including one named Tits, with tender boats named Nipple 1 and Nipple 2. This spending spree led to the Amadeo crisis in 1998. It was discovered that Jefri had allegedly blown through nearly $15 billion of the state's money. It nearly bankrupted the country. The Sultan had to sue his own brother, stripping him of his assets and exiling him for years. It remains one of the most expensive family feuds in history, the two faces of Brunei. Today, Brunei is a country of extreme contrasts. On one hand, it is a strict Islamic state. In 2019, the Sultan implemented full Sharia law, introducing controversial punishments like death by stoning for adultery and amputation for theft. Alcohol is banned and there is no nightlife. But on the other hand, the citizens are taken care of in a way the West can only dream of. Because of the oil wealth, there is zero income tax. Education is free. Healthcare is free. The government even subsidizes rice and housing. The people call him the People's Sultan because, despite his insane wealth, he ensures his people never go hungry. The Sultan of Brunei is the last of his kind, an absolute monarch with the GDP of a country in his bank account. From 7,000 rotting supercars to a brother who spent billions on parties, his life is a lesson in what happens when you have more money than you can ever spend. Question for the audience. Do you think the free healthcare and no taxes make up for the strict laws in Brunei? Would you live there? Let me know in the comments.